Buddies. I'm James.
I'm Zach.
Wow, and we have a ghost here. Where is he?
No J, no B, no J, no B, no J.
No BJ tonight. No
Air hug,
BJ
air
tonight.
hug, air hug. Bless you, BJ.
BJ here, but welcome to the Barrel Buddies. Usually BJ's shtick, right? He's always like your daily
Weekly whiskey review.
Vlog, podcast.
Blodcast.
Blodcast.
Podcast.
That sounds gross, like a blood.
Like blood.
Blood.
Like Vikings blood.
Redbeard, how's it going? Welcome to the show.
Redbeard, how's it going, man?
Welcome to the show tonight. So, for those out there, Brandon Fick.
Whoa!
Wow.
Long time no see.
Long time no see, no talk.
Mr. Fick, what is happening, man?
I was actually thinking about him because with baseball season starting,
That's right.
and I started watching. I'm hoping that and we sorry that we're digressing here, but that the Oakland A's may come to Vegas.
Heck yeah!
So I've been trying to get more into baseball, and I always think of you, Brandon, because I remember you used to be in your office on your phone watching like MLB Live. So I'm like, oh yeah, Brandon's a big baseball guy. Anyway, A's might come here, whatever.
Heck yeah.
Shelly, how you doing? Welcome.
Shelly.
So, what do we got tonight? So, a few things. Since BJ isn't here, we didn't want to continue the Dickel show.
Right.
Because I think that we're getting into the heavy hitters of Dickel.
These are the good Dickles.
The good Dickles.
Yeah, we've gone through the recipe number 8, recipe 12, and the bottle and bond. Yeah.
And coming up, we have Barrel Select,
Barrel Select,
the 9-year,
Niner,
and the 15.
Ooh.
I didn't want to. We needed to have BJ here for those because we've all gone through it together. We're gonna keep continuing with.
Yeah, yeah. You can't go through the lower rungs, of the whiskey family and not experience the higher ones.
Uncle Punky, welcome to the show. How's it going? Jackie Black, long time. Welcome back.
What's happening, man?
So, Zach and I were perplexed because we're like, well, let's find a bottle that we're going to review tonight that we haven't done. And we look at the back behind us here, and we're like, what are we going to drink? We've had so much. We've drank so much with you guys on the show.
Nothing was really standing out.
Yeah, nothing was standing out. So, a few weeks ago, when I was in Orange County doing some bourbon and whiskey hunting down in the OC, I picked up this, and I only saw it because I thought of Zach, and I was like, OMG, it's got Zach's name on the bottle. There was one left. It was dusty, bottom shelf, $8.99.
What a deal.
Zachariah Harris bourbon whiskey, distilled and bottled in Kentucky.
It is a bourbon.
Would you like to Vanna it for us, Zach?
Let's Vanna the bourbon.
OG, welcome. We got a lot of great people that we haven't seen in a while joining the show. Thank you so much for your support and joining us tonight. As you all know, we're going to let Zach do his little Vanna here, but let me see if I can block my face out so you can see that bottle. So I'm going to say this much about that bottle, Zach. I think this bottle, it's kind of ripping off. It's got this like Evan Williams ripoff vibe. If you hold the little button down, you might. Yeah, there you go. So it reminds me of the Evan Williams bottle, where it's like, hey, I want to be Evan Williams. It's got a pretty color. Like, it's got that caramel. And what does it say on there on the front? Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, distilled and bottled at the Glenmore Distillery. And what's the ABV on that?
50. No, 40.
40%, 80 proof.
Yeah.
And that is a 1 liter bar bottle. The wink! You gotta do the little, classic Zach here. Actually, hold that thought. Ryan Burrows.
How's it going?
We are live at the Barrel Buddies on YouTube. I suggest you join. I answered during the show, and we would like you to support us and join us on YouTube right now.
Oh, absolutely. How do I do that?
Oh, great that you're asking.
Yeah, how do you join the Barrel Buddies?
So you need to go to YouTube, and you can do one of two things. You can either scroll in your text history and find the link I already sent you, Or you can just go to go to YouTube and search for The Barrel Buddies.
The Barrel Buddies.
You'll see us live.
Not the Barrel Racers. Those
Barrel
yeah,
Racers.
not those
Let me grab
dickheads.
my laptop here.
All right.
Yeah, go to The Barrel Buddies, and it'll show a little live link in there.
And Ryan, so for our friends out there in the show, Ryan's, I wouldn't say is the most technical guy of the bunch. So, Ryan, you can pull it up on your phone. You don't have to go to your laptop, right? There's a YouTube app.
Yes, YouTube exists on your phone.
Well, that's neat. Let me do this.
I think he wants to talk and watch the show at the same time.
Let me do this. This link through the text.
All right. Well, we got to jump, Ryan. So we'll see you on the show.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
I'll be on the show. Talk to you later.
Yeah, comment, Ryan, comment.
He's gonna join the show.
Nice.
Anyway, we got some more people joining us on the chat. Luke, how's it going, bud?
What up, Luke?
Interesting. Any thoughts on Stellum? Let me tell you something about Stellum, a.k.a. barrel, a.k.a. mullets, if you spell Stellum backwards. Every time I see a Stellum bottle, I just think of mullets.
Stellum.
You're not going to forget now. Yeah, it's kind of like a barrel decided to do a different, I don't know, like a different brand. I'm sure some of our friends in the chat can explain some more. We love Barrel.
Yeah, Barrel's great.
Barrel's great.
Seagrass, muy bien.
Seagrass.
Did we do the New Year? Not yet.
I was going to mention that. I think we have the New Year we need to do, the Dovetail we need to do, the Seagrass 16, is it? The 16, the big boy?
Right.
Seagrass. We have to do those. But anyways, you guys are here for tonight's show, which Zachariah Harris. Zach, would you like to open that bottle and pop that cork for us and let us hear the pop?
Absolutely.
And I'm laughing about this because I want you to pop that cork. What do you got on the top there?
All right, here we go. It's happening right now.
That is a plastic screw top.
Zing. Little zinger.
Please give us a pour here.
No cork, just plastic.
No cork, just a beautiful plastic top. Hey, I will give you this much. It's a glass bottle. So back to my story. We were at some liquor stores down in the OC. This caught my eye. It was on the bottom shelf. And Ryan's calling us back. Ryan, yes, sir.
I don't have the link.
Okay, so do you know how to go to YouTube on your phone? Do you have an app?
No, I want you. You said you were going to text me the link.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Let me pardon our fan base here that's watching this show. I need to get our channel shared out to a faithful fan here. So
Right.
Let's do one of these. We'll do share, copy link.
And so if you don't have the link, I mean, everybody that's here,
question.
obviously understands how to get to the Barrel Buddies, but just look up the Barrel Buddies and look for three dudes drinking whiskey.
All right, Ryan, I just texted it to you, so good chat.
Not the Barrel Racers.
We'll see you on the show.
Those used to be the Barrel Buddies.
Bye-bye.
So OG says, did you see, what was that? Curiosity Public made their own seagrass blend. Whoa, interesting, right? One thing about seagrass, it rides a fine line, right? Like of being a whiskey, because it has so much in it, and people kind of contest the definition of, well, is that really a whiskey when it's got, like, what is it, Martinique rum and apricot brandy and all this other stuff in it, and people are like, maybe
So like a blend.
barrels, like
So a blend of
stuff,
other
blend of
things
alcohol.
than that are not whiskey.
But it's got, I mean, I don't know. Think about this. You have a 51% Bourbon Cat. Ladies and gentlemen, Bourbon Cat.
She might come down.
Is she coming down? She's coming down, folks.
Wow.
Oh, and you can hear her. Wow. Really,
No, she's wild.
really a mouthful there. She probably wants to jump right on Zach's lap.
Hey there, Bourbon Cat.
She's jumping over. She wants some attention here. She wants on the show. There we go. There's Bourbon Cat, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what she does.
It's Jambu.
Anyway. So, Delano, how's it going, buddy? Welcome. Okay, so back to my story, back in the OC, and we digress here, a little seagrass. That's cool, though. So I saw this bottle, bottom shelf, dusty, only one left. Shout out to Cleats Liquor in, I think it was near Oceanside, or somewhere around there. Anyway, north of Oceanside. $8.99. So this bottle was a whopping $9.
Woo!
And so it was a whopping $9 bottle. And I was like, holy stuff. It's an actual Kentucky bourbon. So, Zach, do you know where it was distilled again? Do you know the name of the distillery?
It was in Kentucky.
Yeah. I didn't catch the name.
Let's see. That is in distilled, aged, and bottled by Glenmore Distillery in Louisville, Kentucky.
So Glenmore Distillery. Here's what we found. We did some Googling.
Yeah.
Apparently in the 90s, they were bought out by Barton.
Glenmore, no more.
No, they're still around. They kept the name.
Oh, they still called him Glenmore. They didn't change it.
Bought out.
Oh.
Apparently they had a really big deal bottling facility, so they kept it.
Okay.
Kept the name.
Makes sense.
Barton bought them out, and as you guys know, Barton, right? 1792.
Yep.
And Barton is Barton. Was then acquired a few years later by Sazerac. So Sazerac, and as a Constellation Brands, is basically the umbrella now for Zachariah Harris.
So it was bought and then bought.
Bought, rebought, but not rebranded. It's
not
still
rebranded.
Zachariah Harris at the Glenmore Distillery, which has been around apparently for a very long time. So
yeah. Who is Zachariah Harris or Zachamore?
Zachmore.
Glenmore.
Pinky's up to Zach.
Yeah, who is Zachariah Harris? I wonder.
That's
is that a character of history? I wonder.
If any of our friends in the chat know about Zachariah Harris or can add to our story of Zachariah Harris, please let us know. But I'm going to tell you this much: would you like to read the side of the bottle, because it looks like there's a little story?
Maybe this will tell us about Zachariah.
Yeah, what does it say on the side there?
All right, so Zachariah Harris is made in Kentucky, where bourbon is an art form.
Okay.
And where generations respect the hard work and time-honored traditions that make it America's most treasured spirit.
Okay.
Rich, smooth, and delicious. Zachariah Harris is a classic Kentucky bourbon.
Okay.
All right.
Classic Kentucky bourbon.
Classic Kentucky bourbon. Very good.
Well, I'm ready to get into this, and let's get into the nose.
Heck yeah. All $9 worth.
OG says, I remember Zachariah Morris.
Zachariah Morris?
Zach Morris, Saved by the Bell. Ooh.
Oh.
Whoa, that's actually a pleasant nose.
That is a nice nose. I was expecting rubbing alcohol. Dude, this is it's like fruity, it's like very orangey.
Dude, it's like orange, heavy caramel.
Yeah, like if you had a
almost like a sickeningly sweet caramel syrup.
Yeah.
Wow, that nose is beyond sweet. I know this is not going to translate into the flavor.
This is a delicious nose. Yeah, it just smells like
wow. This is super sweet,
like sticky, sweet,
yeah.
like just pure caramel syrup.
You might put my mic. Thanks, RP. Thanks for that, bud. It's like put your mic lower. Wow, super sweet on this one.
I'm getting I'm getting some vanilla in there too. So like caramel, super.
Bourbon Cat's all into it. She's like, give me some.
She's like, here. She's smelling it.
Wow, I'm worried.
So am I.
This is gonna be a tough pill to swallow. Here we go, gents.
Not bad. That is, the nose translates into the taste, but at a lesser degree. So like I'm still getting the caramel, just less of it, and then a little bit of astringency, tiny bit.
That it literally. This is going to be a weird reference. This, to me, if you drink I like to drink a lot of Jack, like Jack on the Rocks, Jack Daniels. This is like when you're 3 Jacks in and they start pouring you more ice than Jack Daniels and you start getting a lot of watered down Jack at the bottom of your glass.
Okay.
This tastes like a watered down, it's just a little watered down to me. It's like watered down sweetness. There's no alcohol whatsoever. Like, I don't get that.
Yeah, probably because of the proof level. 80 proof. You know, because like your normal is 90. Hot's going to be around 100. But
I wonder if they're missing the mark on this, Zachariah Harris. Like if they bumped up the proof, think if they bumped this up like 10 points.
Yeah, if they didn't proof it down,
how much better it
like
would be.
it's probably coming out at, I mean, I can only imagine, what, 100 proof maybe?
OG says, I got you about the watered down Jack. Yeah, it's like watered down Jack. Like it's that sweetness. You know how Jack has the kind of like that sweet, sugary banana runts taste?
Yeah, and it's like if you took the water out of it, if you took it like straight from the barrel, man, this would taste like caramel syrup.
This is surprising me.
Yeah, I was expecting like doom and gloom. I was expecting like I was expecting like a
show's over.
Yeah,
we're getting rid of the bottle.
Yeah, we're not going a step further. Yeah. Leave this out and see if somebody picks it up.
So what are you getting? Tell us a little bit about what you're getting in the taste there, Zach, besides just like the sweetness. Is there any specific like flavor profile you're getting out of it? I'm not getting a lot, to be honest.
Not a whole lot because it's very faint because of the alcohol content. Makes it very smooth, easily approachable, but it tastes like watered down whiskey. You know, it really does. Like, I mean, for like a
watered down Jack.
Yeah, watered down Jack. Yeah, it's like watered down. Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you.
I mean, I'm still getting a hint of the caramel and a little bit of vanilla, but you taste it and it's gone.
I definitely can taste that this is a bottom shelf offering. There's no mistake about that. It's definitely bottom shelf. Flavors come and go very quick. I can't say you're drinking for effect. Well, I guess you could drink for effect with this, but
a novice, yeah.
Yeah. Here's what I'm trying to come up with is who's this for? Who do you think their target audience is with this?
Seems like this would be a mixer. I don't know. Like, I don't think a whole lot of people would drink this straight.
Do you think though? Oh, I agree with you. People aren't drinking this straight. I would hope not. I kind of think of like, brown bagging it and maybe some, homeless folks drinking it on the side of the street. But
yeah. Well, for $9, I mean.
That's the thing. For $9, if I was a bum or something and just wanted something to get me going.
Yeah, no, it's definitely worth the $9.
It's a liter bottle.
Yeah.
It's not a $7.50.
Oh, no, yeah.
This is a liter bottle.
Yeah, it's big. Shoot. That's a lot of whiskey for $9.
All right.
And it's okay.
Up,
it's not terrible.
Hopefully that's better. RP's saying my mic's a little low, so I'll try to fix that here. We got this mic situation is a little off. Hopefully that's better.
But I mean for what you're getting for $9,
yeah, it's not
that bad. The more that you kind of drink it, a couple more sips into it, the caramel and the vanilla become more prominent. I mean, it's not like it's enhancing.
Very one-sided though. I
think over again.
It's sweet, like that candy, medicinal, kind of like that caramel.
Yeah.
Marshmallow cream.
Can I say like just like maybe a hint of flavor of the flavor of like a Cadbury egg?
A little bit. I see where you're getting that.
Yeah,
from.
just a hint though. Egg. Just a hint.
Interesting.
But I mean, like I said before, the flavor comes, it goes.
At $9 a bottle for a product that's been around for a long time, you got to be doing something right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like there's a market for this, and it's probably I don't know what to buy. It's $9. Let's drink it. Kind of a crowd. Who knows?
Not offensive in any way.
Dude, you can stick your whole nose in here. You get zero ethanol.
Here's the problem. I could just keep pounding these. If you just put this on the rocks, I wouldn't think twice.
This might be something to freaking drink poolside. Holy crap.
Poolside.
I mean, this is like a marathon whiskey.
It's a
It really
marathon
is.
whiskey. I like that.
Yeah.
Marathon whiskey.
And you could drink this like like when it's hot out, put it on ice, like you said.
I would definitely drink this on the rocks.
Yeah.
I think if it was cold, we'd be onto something there. I would drink this on the rocks.
Yeah,
And
it's
pound it.
and it's pleasant. It really is pleasant.
Yeah, I'm not getting really anything offensive by this.
Yeah, it's not super complex either. You know, just
Nose, very, very sweet, almost medicinal sweet, caramel, buttercream, marshmallow.
yeah, vanilla.
Taste.
Yep.
The taste is quick. For a $9 bottle, what do you expect? I don't think you're getting a large age statement or an old beverage. I think this is probably 2 to 3 years, maybe.
They say at least 36 months. So yeah, 3 years.
3 years at least.
So the Evan,
Yeah, it's a liter bottle, OG, for $9.
now that 750 of Evan Williams,
Right.
is that the same ABV?
Yes,
It is.
40 proofer.
So it is a
It's
40 proofer.
$15 for a 750.
Oh, I see. I don't know. You're getting your freaking money's worth on this guy, to be honest with you. Like if you were to drink for effect and have, a decent taste, I would go for Zachariah Harris.
I'm surprised.
I'm very surprised.
This is
Pleasantly surprised.
guys. Here's what I would like to do with this bottle, and we're going to do with this bottle. Sometimes we get invited to some bougie, pretentious whiskey tasting gatherings. No comment, and no shout out to who. I will bring this to the next blind pour. And I bet
Oh,
you
dude.
people will love this. Dude, metal saying $9 is super cheap. Dude, $9 for I'm going to tell you guys right now, all of our fans out there, and actually, let me back this up a little bit. I don't know if you guys can find it. It's a bottom shelf offering, a Sazerac product. One would assume, so I have not seen this in Vegas, but I've seen it in Southern California.
You said it was a Dusty, so
It was a Dusty. It was on the bottom shelf. Maybe they just kind of sit there.
and this was a one-off liquor store. It wasn't like a Total Wine, right?
It was a one-off liquor store, but they're a big deal down in SoCal.
Okay.
Cleats does a lot of. Shout out to Cleats out there. They do a lot, dude. They do a lot of picks and a lot of. They have a huge selection.
I was gonna say widespread. Can you find it at a Bevmo? Can you find it at a
I would
Total
hope
Wine?
so. I recommend our friends out there go and get it. So
For
girl
nine,
buddies, go get it.
yeah, you are not losing anything off of this.
I think
Seriously.
this I almost want to put in as the new intro to whiskey bottle for friends.
Yeah,
If I want a friend that wants to go from drinking mixed drinks to straight up whiskey, I think this is a wonderful entry.
dude, it almost
that.
Tastes and smells maybe not taste, but it almost smells like a cordial almost
Siggles, welcome, bud.
Yeah.
OG's watered to 80 like Old Taylor. Yeah, that's the thing, right? With this 80 proof, and again, we're daily drinkers. A lot of you guys are daily drinkers. But tell us in the chat what you guys are drinking if you're drinking something with us tonight. But at that 80 proof point, you make it, I think, more approachable, and it's got the sweetness.
Absolutely.
And really quick, Redbeard says, whatever happened to the Weller 107? Never seen it on the shelf. Redbeard, if you look at the Barrel Buddies sign behind me, if you look right
antique?
above the barrel of the Barrel Buddies, there's 2 store pick OWAs right there. And I have 6 of them in the cabinet behind Zach as well. You want to grab a golden ticket? He's already grabbing one. Unfortunately, it hides behind the sign, Redbeard, so you don't get to see a lot of our Weller 107. Shout out to the Las Vegas whiskey drinkers and collectors. This is a beautiful bottle. The Willy Wonka golden ticket. How cool of a tatery sticker is that? I love it. Yeah, and then 107, and then Shout out there to the Las Vegas Whiskey Drinkers and Collectors Group. So I love that sticker, that shiny golden. Uh-oh, we're out of focus, Zach.
Oh, hang on. I mean,
Out of focus, friends. Beautiful. So there you go. OG is sipping on some Maker's Mark Private Select when it was a Virginia ABC stave pick. Oh, heck yeah. That's great. Or store pick. That's some good stuff. So
is that like
I was having a Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo
we were
Trace?
drinking some Buffalo Trace the other day, man. I'm going to tell you right now, we had a bottle that was like legit dime store bubblegum, if that reference makes any sense.
I'm going to have a little more.
I'll take more, too. Like, you can top me off.
Dude, I was ready for like one sip of this, and I was like, okay, where's the backup bottle? Where's the backup bottle?
We were talking about it before the show. Zach and I were like, we're going to open up this bottle. We're going to spend 5 minutes on it. It's going to taste like dog crap. And then we're going to need a backup review bottle to not disappoint our followers.
Yeah, definitely not the case. Man,
we're going for the second pour.
That is, that's saying something.
Pulled. Both can go.
Both can go?
Yes. Yeah.
Surprising.
All right.
Surprise, surprise.
So getting into this one, man, yeah, there's a sweetness there. Now that you gave me a fuller pour here on this one.
And like if you think about it, like somebody that's new into whiskey, right?
Yeah.
Drinking whiskey neat, actually drinking anything neat can be a little overwhelming for somebody that's used to drinking like Jack and Cokes, whiskey Cokes, whatever, right? Rum and Cokes.
Right.
A lot of people like to they like to cool down their alcohol because they don't want the sting and they don't want to necessarily get the entire taste that whiskey has to offer. But something like this, someone would like a new drinker would smell this.
You could easily
and smell caramel and
Yes.
and love it.
And love it. I think, dude, I would love to keep this bottle on. Like I said before, I'm echoing what I've said. Those friends that you want to introduce into drinking straight whiskey, they're curious about the industry. They've all heard about Blanton'S and the horse bottle, and they're going nuts about it. They want you to guide them into whiskey. Zachariah Harris would be at the top of my list as an intro.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's from Kentucky.
Yep.
Distilled and bottled. It's a true bourbon.
Yeah, owned by Sazerac.
$9. You can't go wrong.
If I found this, if I saw this in the store, I would buy it no matter what.
I want this to sit on the shelf.
Yeah. I mean,
I can't believe I'm saying that right now.
Yeah, that is... I am so surprised. I'm blown away. I am blown freaking away. The nose on this is absolutely
and
amazing.
Disclaimer, you know that especially Zach and I are more privy to the sweeter side of whiskey and bourbon.
Yeah. Oak and biff tannins. Blah.
No, I think if we had BJ here, he would probably be taking a big old dump over this. I don't think he would like it.
Not a fan of the sweet.
What do you think? I don't think BJ would like this.
I would have to agree. Yeah,
just knowing his palate, and we know we have some fans out there that always listen to what BJ has to say. I don't think he'd like
BJ
this.
does like the oakiness. Yeah, the kind of the sharpness, I guess you would say, when it comes to biff tannins.
Yeah.
I could smell this all day long, man.
OG's like, put it into a decanter to fool everyone. You really could. I'm telling you now. I am going to take this and
seriously
brown bag it for some blind tastings.
Like this is. I could smell this all day long. I mean, this is like.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Temper expectations, friends. It's a $9 bottle.
Yeah.
But for a $9 bottle and what we've had previously, wow.
Yeah, and when we score these, we score it for that whiskey. We're not comparing it to anything else.
Yeah.
And
we're going to give it a minute, too, to get some friends here in the chat. So we'll give it a minute. And
I'll just sit here and sniff my Zachariah.
Right? Man, oh, man. is tasty.
Yeah. No, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm just like thinking about it, right?
Yeah.
Just like,
Because you kind of wonder, like with the distro on this, if you don't see it in Las Vegas, California gets quite a bit of stuff that I don't see here.
they do, and that's what's crazy, right? Like
Just
there's
because of the coast.
Yeah, and there's so many bottles, and you guys got to remember, we're in Vegas. We're technically an hour away from the border.
Yeah.
And it amazes us. Top Feed Coco, what up, bud? It amazes us the difference in the selection.
Right.
Like, when I go to California and take some road trips, I'm amazed. Like, I see a lot of different stuff than Vegas.
Yeah, we're literally like 3 hours away.
Yeah.
3 hours away from SoCal. Not that far.
So we're drinking Zachariah Harris. It's so I'm going to recap for our friends that are just tuning in, and we're waiting for more of our friends to join back. We had some technical difficulties. Sorry, our internet went down real quick.
Flush the DNS.
So Zachariah Harris, it is a Sazerac product. Was bought by Barton, and then they were acquired by Sazerac. It's a 40%er, 80 proof. It's a liter bottle. I bought it for $8.99 in SoCal.
Not a 750.
Not a 750.
That's a liter. Like a liter of cola.
Dude, if I was like, I just needed something to get me by and didn't have a lot of cash, dude, I'd get this in a heartbeat.
This is your best choice by far.
No-brainer. Think about like college days if I knew about this.
Oh, dude. That'd be it. Dude, every party would have. I mean, every college student would have Zachariah Harris.
Hands down.
Yeah, I mean, like
I think anybody could drink this that wants to get into whiskey.
Yeah, I mean, like what? Why pay more for Jack? Why pay more for Wild Turkey? I mean, it's just a little bit more. It's like $5 more, but for like a college student, $5 can mean like eat or not drink.
Yeah, and when you're like, or if you need to buy in quantity, right? And you're like, hey, we have
absolutely
coming up.
Yep,
we can get 10-liter bottles of Zachariah Harris,
and you can pour all night long. Yeah, rum and cokes, whiskey cokes, whiskey whatevers.
Top Feed says he's cooking dinner so we can keep him company while he swills wine in the kitchen.
Heck yeah! Well, we're gonna swill some Zachariah Harris.
Tip back some of the Zachariah Harris. So we're gonna get to our review. So we talked a little bit about nose, very sweet nose. I said buttercream, caramel, marshmallow.
Yep.
Zach, do you have any additional?
I will agree with all three of those.
Okay.
I mean, like, it's literally like stick your nose into it, and you're smelling like just like a melted caramel candy. You know, like caramel syrup. Like it's so sweet.
Yeah.
Where you're hoping that this is going to translate into the taste, and it's just going to be like, like a sweet freaking blast in your mouth. You know.
Right.
So I'll start us off.
Yeah. Start us off. So maybe go through your nose taste and value, but we're on our new rating system, so it'll be out of 100 again for the rating. So
all right. So the nose.
Yeah.
Nose. You get sweet everything. Like you're getting a sweet caramel. You're getting marshmallow. You get vanilla. Sticking your nose in this glass. As close as you can get to the whiskey, like you don't get any ethanol punch, anything like that. It's a 40%er, so you're not going to get a whole lot of ethanol, coming off of that. So delicious nose. I enjoyed it. When it comes to the taste, the nose transfers into the taste, but it trails off really quick. So
it's very come and go.
Yeah, so like the flavor of this, I would say is maybe 25% of what the nose is, right? I was really, like with a 40%, like you're not really expecting a whole, like a meaty whiskey that you're really gonna, take a drink of, and it's going to stick on your tongue for, 30 seconds to a minute. And you're not going to like, kind of go back to it and, kind of have something to think about. This, you taste, you feel like you taste it and it's gone. But it's a good taste though. It's a good taste. It's not off-putting. Like cheap whiskey always to me has like this like astringency to it, and it tastes like they took the juice, they put it in the barrel as short as possible, and then they poured it into bottles and then hoped somebody would buy it. That's like when it comes to cheap whiskey, that's what I think of. I'm like, and they aged it for a month.
So don't get us wrong, though. We're not saying this is amazing, right? I'm not saying that, or we are not saying that, this is an amazing drink. But for the price point.
Right. We're not comparing this to anything else.
Yeah. For $9, a true Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah.
It's sweet, pleasant, hits a lot of the marks. A great intro to bourbon is this. This right now, if I want to introduce any of my friends now to bourbon, I will use this instead of Blanton'S. I was just like, we'll ease them into Blanton'S.
Yeah, because like Blanton'S, everyone knows about, and then
it's kind of like the cookie cutter. Everybody knows about it.
Yeah, and everyone wants to drink the Blanton'S because Blanton'S is hot right now. Like exactly. Everybody says Blanton'S is, their coup de grace. They're big time.
So do you want to give us a score? You think you're ready for a
score? Yeah.
What are you thinking?
So I'm going to start with this. So the nose, I'm going to give it a 3. The nose blows me away.
So do you want to do both ratings?
Oh,
tonight?
I'm sorry. I completely forgot.
That's okay. You could do both, or you can just kind of
go
with the old rating and plug it in, turn it into the new.
I'm going to take the old rating and then translate that into the percentage.
Sure.
Because I think with the last couple of shows, I think I don't know, maybe my brain hasn't adjusted from like from 0 to 3 to 0 to 100 to like percentages or whatever. So with our old rating system, I would give the nose a 3. Can't beat it. I think it smells great.
Yeah.
I mean,
a 3 as well.
Yeah, it's just something that like you go back to over and over again. It's awesome.
Wow.
Taste, I will give it a 2.
Same.
And I'll give it a 2 because I was hoping the nose would transfer into the taste. It did a little bit, but then like you drink it and it's gone.
Yeah.
It's real quick. Value 3. I'll give it a 3 because it's a $9 bottle for a freaking liter.
I'm curious on your 0 to 100 score.
So 0 to 100. For this, I am going to give it. And remember, we're not comparing this to anything else. We're comparing the bottle to the bottle, and that's it.
Yeah.
Right?
And to your own personal preference.
Right? I'm going to give it an 85.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I'm going to give it an 85 because, I mean, that's a solid B.
Yeah.
It had an amazing smell. Taste wasn't great, but for the price, you can't beat it.
That's a great score. So jumping right in, nose, I agree, hands down gets a 3. Taste, that's the only place where I'm a little shaky because I'll say this much. Yes, the taste was there. It was awesome. It had this sweetness. I think it was really good. It's very quick come and go. Like it's like,
yep.
Like there it is. There it goes.
You poured it. Your tongue is wet, and now it's dry.
Second you swallow it, it's like gone. No lingering effect. Freaking Coke has a longer Diet Coke. Taste lasts longer.
It does.
Flavor on your palate.
It's almost reminiscent of what is it? Early Times.
Yeah, it is.
How
quick it is.
Super fast. I mean, Early Times tastes like garbage, but this had a much better taste.
Yes. Kick Askin says, "Are you still going?" We are. We unfortunately had some technical challenges. The last show had a ton of people. We were kicking ass, and the internet died.
Yeah,
so.
we had to finish up.
What are you talking about? The 9? We didn't drink the 9-year tonight.
Yeah, no,
Pay attention to the label on the show.
Yeah, we saved that for you.
We're drinking Zachariah Harris.
Yeah.
And we're gonna drink the 9-year when you are back on the show, BJ. So for those who don't know, that's BJ Remote.
And you're going to be pleasantly surprised by this old
OG,
Dusty.
thanks for coming back, guys. Again, we had some network issues.
Yep, sorry about that.
So we had to kickstart us back up here, and we're actually going to give it a minute here because we might go over our ratings again because I see some other of our friends coming from the other show over here. BJ, you will never edit it in post, but thank you for saying that you will. I agree with Zach 100%. I give it an 85.
Yeah,
hands down. I think that. God, this surprised me. This is so pleasantly surprising.
Yeah, I was
for $8.99.
That's insane.
There is no world in today's ridiculous, with inflation the way it is and gas prices, and I went and bought steaks, and the steaks I normally buy, they're like 30% more expensive.
I don't know how they're making money off of this, man.
What? Yeah, no.
This is just massive production. It has to be.
This pleasantly surprised me.
Yeah.
We have a unanimous agreement, 85 out of 100. It's a great intro. I think this should replace Blanton'S as your intro to whiskey, intro to bourbon.
If you see it, buy it.
Wow.
Buy it and try it.
Buy it and try it. Yeah, what's $9?
Yeah, what's $9?
Come on, guys. You're at the liquor store. I'm sure all of you out there, if you're watching a review show, I'm sure there has been plenty of instances where you've gone out to a liquor store, you bought a bottle, you might have spent a lot of money on it.
A lot more than $8.99.
A lot more than $8.99. You took it home and you opened it and you took one sip. Hell, you were probably revolted by the nose on it, and then you took a sip of it and you're like, "Fuck, why did I buy this?
Yeah.
Why did I buy this?"
Trusted the wrong people.
Exactly. This. You are not going to go wrong with this.
No, not at all.
Under any circumstance.
No, even
I'm telling you guys.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to compare this to like a heavy hitter or anything like that.
And you're not supposed to compare it. It's in its class.
Right. Yeah. It's
of a bottom shelf.
Yep.
$9 bourbon.
And it's amazing for what it's meant to be.
Bingo.
You know.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's nothing less, nothing more. I mean, like it's. Damn good. Yeah. Two thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. We both give it an 85 out of 100. I think 3, 2, and 1? No. 3, 1, 3.
3, 1, 3.
Nose taste value? No, we can't.
Or no, 3, 2, 3.
3, 2, 3. Holy moly. If you were rating this on the old scale, you would have gave it an 8? Yeah.
I would have given it an 8. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because I mean, like, yeah, I'm
wow.
The way I'm thinking about it, you know, like I've had some other 8s before, right? And they were a hell of a lot more amazing. We'll say that. But, you know, when it comes to rating, the ratings, we got to remember you can't compare this to say like a Stag Junior, right?
No. Barrel proof, single barrel.
Yeah, I mean it's night and day. It's apples to oranges, but for what it's meant to be, it hit the marks.
And this blows away all those Kirkland picks, all those like
yes, absolutely
pick crap we've had, where we were told it was value.
Oh yeah, and it's coming from like some random distillery that was rebranded, you know, as Kirkland.
We need to call up Sazerac. Zachariah Harris, you need to expand your
absolutely
market. You need to get into the marketing game.
I'm really wondering where is their market? Because like I want to be their market. Shoot.
Yeah.
You know, I think this is like super unknown, man. I mean,
never would have thought that would.
No, me neither. I mean, you bought it for the name. Shoot. Nobody knows about Zachariah Harris, but you guys do. We do.
Excuse me. That wraps up the show, guys, for the Barrel Buddies. All right, and first of all, my apologies for the network problems. I hope we have those ironed out, and thank you for rejoining the show tonight. I'll work on getting the part 1 and the part 2 uploaded so you guys can rewatch it. But 85, Zachariah Harris, both I and Zach say get it. For the Barrel Buddies, I'm James.
I'm Zach.
And
I'm Zachary. This is Zachariah.
Yeah,
Zachariah. Zachariah.
Drink well.